Once you create your account on TradingView, it should look something like this. The first thing I like to do is change our color theme, and then I want to change my candle bodies. Most prefer the green and red, but I like changing it to something else. Something I'm comfortable with, easy on my eyes. I'll change the longs where it's going up to white, and when it's going down to like bluish. Like changing the wicks to grays. And what you want to do is change your time zone to depend on where you live, and then go on the status line. The symbol is on the top left where it says Apple Incorporated. You could have either just the ticker or the description. It's your preference. I like keeping description. And then I don't want to have the show open market statuses too much. It doesn't bother me when I'm looking at crypto. So I uncheck that, and I uncheck bar change values and the show buy sell buttons. I don't really trade on TradingView, just look at charts. And then don't really keep any of those. We'll see later when we add indicators what we need. And don't need background either. And on scales, I like not doing anything, and then go ahead and do appearance and get rid of these vertical grid lines and the horizontal grid lines. Just hover over the transparency to the left. And then I like getting my right margin to about 30. It gives some room towards the right, although you could just move it whenever you want. It doesn't really matter. And then let's change the volume to match the candle bodies. Putting it a little white and blue, you know. And then I want to change the little transparency too. Don't really care about too much, just need to see what's happening. So let's keep it right here. Alright, so this is where the fun begins. What we're going to do now is add indicators. What's most helpful to me, the first thing I want to add are EMAs and SMAs. I like using EMAs, so let me see if there's some EMAs. I guess there's no preset here, so what I'm going to do is add a script that I already wrote down for my friend. He didn't make it himself, probably. He probably just copied and pasted it from something. He had sent it to me. Let me get it real quick. You could add them on Discord if you want the scripts. I'll leave the link in the description to his Discord. What you want to do is go over to Pine Editor and just paste the script, and then there they are, the EMAs. Then I like customizing them a bit. I like getting rid of like about 3 of the SMAs. The 10, 30, and 120. Don't really use those that much unless it's on like weekly or monthly time frame. Then I use the 10 SMA a lot. It's on stocks mostly. I like making these a little bit more transparent. The 21, 55, and the 200 EMAs, and then the 50 SMA and the 200 SMA. There you go. Those are the EMAs. The next indicator I want to add is pivot point standards. This basically collects all the data from the past and gives you horizontal resistances and supports. I like changing the color to whites to all of them. And I didn't tell you what EMAs does, but it's just a moving average of like the previous candles. So like if it's 55, the yellow line, it's the previous 55 candles, and it takes the average. So I like changing the type of the pivot point standard to Fibonacci and getting rid of the excess historical points and just keeping 2. Let's change it to crypto, and it gives you a much better realization. As you can see right there, it hit the pivot, and that's where it bounced off of on the daily. So I like putting some rays on it, horizontal rays, so Like I know when I'm looking at the smaller time frame that the daily pivot and daily resistances are where they are, because they don't change for a while. The smaller time frames, they change like every week. I believe it's Monday or Saturday. I'm not sure, but they change pretty often, unlike the daily and weeklies. So I like keeping those horizontal rays right there, and do that to the resistance and supports as well. Let's head over to Pine Editor again and put in the next script, which is our RSI, and let's add it to the chart. A little lag, but it should come up. There it is. Okay, and I like this one because it gives you your prices where like it crosses towards the bullish territory and bearish territory. I don't like saying the oversold and overbought regions because that's not what it really means. Technically it does, but I like saying bullish territory and bearish because it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to come down. Oh, we're getting some hidden bullish divergence on the daily on BTC, so you might want to go long here. Just saying. Like setting those, and now next let's add the MACD. Again, those scripts that I got for the RSI, that's from the Discord channel, link in the description. That's my friend. And MACD, like changing the settings to this color, white and blue. Might need to lower the transparency too. It's that. Yeah. These are just my settings. You guys can put them as whatever you guys want. I like keeping white and blue. It's easier on my eyes. And then let's change that a little darker. MACD is crossing down on Bitcoin though. I don't see the momentum coming down that hard. It does correlate to the gold and traditional markets as well, so we'll take a look at the next video how it correlates and what's happening. I'll do a little technical analysis for you guys. Lower the transparency, there we go, I like that. I like how it looks right there. Make it a little smaller, make the RSI a little smaller. The next one I want to add is stochastic. Not the RSI, but just the regular one. And I like keeping that on the very top. That's crossing down currently as well. Let's change the colors to white and blue. You know what I do. Alright, let's get rid of this background. There we go. See how much nicer that looks? And I want to get rid of the smooth to 6. That's what I want to do. Yeah, there we go. Those are my settings. And that's it. Got most of the stuff I use. Oh, and also WeWalk. Yeah, the volume weighted average price. I use that on the smaller time frame as well. Mostly like 5 minutes to 30 minutes when I'm like trading or when it's very volatile. You could change it to however you want. See, I usually use it on a 5 minute. It's that blue line right there. You could change settings to whatever you want. You could have like a line, you could have crosses. Let me show you. I keep the settings on regular. And just color on regular. You could change it across, you could change it whatever you want. I like using a line. And there it is. It might like get in the way with your EMAs, so you could change it to something else. Thicker or whatever you want. That's just how I prefer my indicators and candles, and that's basically it. And you could change the watch list to whatever you guys want. I like getting rid of the ratings. I just like keeping one headline. I like to know what's happening in the news related to the markets, and then I don't need any of these in this section. Get rid of all these, and I'll import all the lists. I trade on Binance, so I'll just import a Binance list. Alright, well that's it. I'll see you guys on the next video.